So, this what you think is gonna be? I put that work in, ain't no forgetting it. You baby, you crazy. You mentioned when I was coming up, I was throwing guns with phonics and 7 times to put your shop. Let's be honest, you have no idea what it meant to be number restricted to slave trades in the heat, scorching summer. What you know about not knowing? You ain't know the half yet, ain't give a fuck being from the last. You gotta laugh as a nerd of the view. See my girls through the eyes of a guy. Kind of fusion, no it's not. It's like a friend becoming a eye. Like the dealer learns the cops. Like the housewife with the thigh. Cross state, who can relate? See I'm caged. Yeah. Kevin Hart signature. You ever see a girl hate you forever? Cause you can't stand to be nearer. You gotta know the bad is always here for the taking. Get your rope with dope shuffle, gotta shock the fuck out of haters. And with that, you don't give up. It's hard, but shit, you gotta have fun through the hurt, you know?
I need the peoples in this one. I'm just gonna have fun and chat, music, smoke. So I gotta take a nap.
Hard times are to be expected. Check it, when's the last time you checked in on family with presents? When's the last time you gave the guy the keys with a blessing? When's the last time you fed more than fed? Is the question. Silly little rabbit, tricks is for jaws like kids that twist your mom. Like LLL ball made me push more shells than Adidas in the song. And Queens are forever strong. Real right, alumni, graduated headstrong. Alpha male birthright, what you know about making a knife? Or at 45, having a child or mother that you don't like. Wishing you like day and night. Fuck is life, no if and buts right. Gonna love you forever, ever. Mother, mad at you on sight. Try and fill my shoes on 5 decades.
What up, though? What's up, chat? Yeah, Mr. Brown, we're gonna rock and roll. I'm trying to get like 3 more wrenches on this. Just gonna play some music. Give me a little feedback, homie. IG friend, YouTube friend. Let me know if I did Prodigy right. Yeah. Okay. That's my little one.
Just went up. I break rules, laws, and drugs that pay bills. Twist L's did time, a torn state jail. Egg greens, no soul food, but a bitch family mail. Music solitary, and bombardary. Shout out to porters in the galleries and jails. Headshots voluntary, put the word time already. You gotta hold your own, being the hell on earth. Imagine having in the max, then a meeting you can with like shit ain't adding up the fact. Get black on jack, 4-9, so we can scratch Syrian numbers and subtract. Just went up.
No, he did.
I break rules, laws, and drugs to pay bills. Twist L's did time, a torn state jails. Egg greens, no soul food, but a bitch family mail. Music solitary, max is a bombardary. Shout out to porters in the galleries and jails. Headshots voluntary, putting the word time already. You gotta hold your own, being the hell on earth. Imagine heaven in the max, then a meeting you can whack. Shit ain't adding up the fact. Get black on jack, 4-9, so we can scratch Syrian numbers and subtract. That was the evidence in court. Who told? Never mind that. You born with a cat that raised rats and happy nap. You ever seen a nigga say he stopped that gang shit? To see him in the club flamed up like he gang. I'm talking about mouths that don't talk. In cases like in New York, like souls off asphalt. Gun smoke, knife post. Send me auto for different strokes. I'm different folks. I hot bop with balls so much. I took mines into. Remember the time like Mike? I'm that nice and you wax like try cunt that chafe pipe pussy. You ashy, not big on school day. Yeah, I'm head of a grass. On 8 for them that you can make crime pay. At night I work at play. I play Call of Duty with K. I kill a K with an A7.62. Need I remind you I study moves like Kung Fu. That's what only my favorite, the underdog favorite behind you. The little engine I couldn't wish a motherfucker would. I could, till I should, till I pop up in your hood. Niggas ain't fucking with me, homie. I'm just checking. Why you bitch niggas stop for deals? I be picking and winning, grinning and sinning, shining like diamonds out my fields. For real, for real. Evolved like a collage of Jackson 5 in the bars, plus challenge like a challenger. Breaks in the drone camera, I'm a rookie vet gambler. The pill rock handler, smooth the hustler, makes me trigger to get me a dismantler. I'm a select on like bitches in a park, I'm all hard. God knows best, who the golden banister. And get to the point like a booster with street smarts even on camera.
Yo, let's bring that back. Y'all be talking.
Why you bitch niggas stock hot
For deals, I be grinning and winning. In the center, shining like diamonds. For real, for real.
Like a collage of Jackson 5 in the bars, plus challenge like a challenger. Breaks in the drone camera, I'm a rookie vet gambler. The pill rock handler, smoother hustler, makes me trigger to get it dismantler. I'm a select on like benches in a park, I'm all hard. God knows best, who the golden banister. Ain't get to the point like a booster with street smart, see no camera. Listen, done, I'm old school, meaning I don't run, never read, never will. South Jamaica, to the 10 and 1 Brownsville, Freeport, Rochdale, on the boulevard still driving by. I clutch a still, I know these niggas hate me. You know niggas ain't crazy. I'm forever the bastard telling me.
Fuck you. Hey, yo, Mr. Brown. You think I rolled on that one or I crashed? You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Might be in trouble. 050 going off on Jen and them people, they came from Sha. Now, pardon me. You love money, yeah. He's saying that he going off on Sha Nitty. You can't go off on Sha Nitty. I mean, if you want to get technical, right? The Genesis shit go way back like ass cracks and spinal taps. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be 15, the girl's supposed to be 17, or he was 17 and the girl was 15. I mean, all the other sucker dick shit is cause he's a bitch ass nigga. I mean, totally. This is before all this shit. Like, I go back decades to say he a bitch ass nigga. Sha Nitty knew nothing of certain things, yet he knew that there was speculation. Proof that was never there. Now, I should call him and let him get the exclusive and explain this shit for y'all. Just in case. I'ma call him, man. Because I don't want niggas all up in my box talking about my homie, and my homie ain't got nothing to do with sucker niggas like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That part we ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Sha Nitty is G'd up. You see people like China Brim just want to lure him. See, you got to understand China Brim's method. Yeah, apologize. Be like, nah, I'm just saying, you know, because I heard all the other shit. But, you know, after the brother was talking, you know, I respect him, salute. Don't take anything seriously, right? But technically, keeping it official, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? People just like to, you know, chat. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask my bro if he want to say anything to this cat. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got to talk to him because, you know, my son too grown to be arguing on these. You know what I'm saying? He send birds at people. You know what I'm saying? He a different type of master. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this cat doing. You better leave him alone, cause shit don't take nothing to send a pigeon. Like getting down bottom, yo, that pigeon would be there so fast, B. You think a plane get there fast, man. Planes do layovers, you know what I'm saying? Birds don't be doing layovers, so you know what I'm saying? You better be easy, Shani. I mean, China Brim talking about Sha Nitty, you know what I'm saying? You better be easy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know why I ain't finding the shit right now. I'm going through this joint right now looking for it. And I passed it. So I think it's just under Sha Nitty. I don't think I got the miss on this. Fuck is Sha Nitty at, man? This SH. N, nigga. So what, I got missed on this shit? Play some music, man. Let me play that song again while I look this shit up.
You like ice cream, Fat? Okay. You like
price just went up.
Salute.
I break rules, laws, and those that pay bills. Swiss L's did time, I told state jails. Had greens, no soul food, but a bitch family mail. Using solitary, masses, commissary. Shout out the porters in the galleries and jails. Headshot voluntary, put the work out already. You gotta hold your own, being the hell on earth. Imagine heaven in the max, then a medium you can whack. Shit ain't adding up the fact, get black on jack. Coordinates so we can scratch Syrian numbers and subtract. That was the evidence in court. Who told? Never mind that. You bonded with a cat that raised rats and happy that. You ever seen a nigga say he socked that gang shit? You see him in the club flamed up like he gang. I'm talking about mouths that don't talk. Cases like in New York, like souls off asphalt. Really smoke, double back with knife posts. Send me auto for different strokes. I'm different folks. I hot bot with balls so much. I took mine into. Remember that time like Mike. I'm that nice and you wax twice like drop. That shit fight pussy. You ashy, not big on school days. Get em. In my class, robbing the class on Broadway. Border when they visit, you can get it. It's crime days. I work legitimate daytimes in the night. I set play. When I set, I play Call of Duty with K. And with the K, I kill a K. With an A, 7.62. Need I remind you, I study moves like Kung Fu. And switch only my pivot to underdog favor behind you. A little engine I could, I wish a motherfucker would. I could. To the show until I pop, I think it's good. Why you bitch niggas stop hot for deals? I be pinning and winning, grinning and sinning, shining like diamonds. Our mind feels for real. Evolve like a collage of Jackson 5 in the balls, plus challenge like a challenger. Racing the drone camera, I'm a rookie vet gambler. The pure rock handler, smooth the hustler, makes me trigger to get it dismantler. I'm a slick to like bitches in the park, I'm on hawk. God knows best, who the golden banister. And get to the point like a booster. On camera, listen, done, I'm old school, meaning I don't run, never ran, never will. South Jamaica, to the 10 and boy Brownsville. Baby Sam, what up? Still driving by, clutch your still. I know these niggas hate me. You know niggas ain't crazy. I'm fighting for the bastard telling me things.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't like chatty patty people, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, it's in that season, you know what I'm saying? So I understand how people gotta, you know, go through finding, you know, news and content, subjects. I told you it's about music. I want to chat with the people. Tired of talking to y'all. Tell me what to talk about. What you want to talk about? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Recipes of cheeks, recipes of stack bundle cheese straws. Recipes fat cat. Vagina that's blackjack, the old Ruger, 21 dick card. More choices than fucking in a strip club. Ass down, went up. Move around, hit the city. Smack a tourist. Yep, a fake chain. Get my dick sucked in while the game. Who's bracking man? Carjacking man. With the gap. My eyes saying try it, black. Watch, listen. Silence on hush. Holding my nuts. Holding my nuts. They can cross me. I love Jesus and hate Duce. Caprende, I smoke till I coffee. Yeah. Woo. Ain't kick nothing out the ride. Oh, you a troll out love money, man? You gonna make me throw franks, sausages, relax, nigga. Leaning in the whip, at my dope house. Dope house, listening to chink shit. Almost. I'm about to hit Sha Nitty in a few minutes, man. You want to talk shit, love money? We'll let Sha Nitty talk to bitch niggas like you. Coming. Hella captains, look at this caption. G stacking was happening. I'm laughing, I'm the underdog. Remember y'all like fuck the boy. Don't even trip. Get a tuna with the shit. Drip like bubble guns, 96. You ain't miss with J Prince. Organize, strategize, monopolize. Put it up, friend. Put it up, friend. Put it up, yeah, killer. I'm the whole cold killer. I bet it from an old nigga. GK Lynn religious. I'm a So killer. Let's go, nigga. What? The West Coast talking to me. East Coast talking to me. Fallen soldiers talking to me. Go!
Before death, make east, make west, collaborate. All riders falling a date on this day. Make bread, paint towns, ready, dog moves away. Real right, get right. What you claim? Yeah. East Coast gangbangers, throw it up, pull it up, blow it up. United Red Nation flags waving. Don't get it twisted. I'm here for tripping. All click, down to stay united, Rick. Stay removed, bitch niggas. If you trip, we pack on the road, bitches.
Call Sha Nitty. Whatever he's saying, we ain't censoring shit. Only thing he got is a text. I'm on live. You want to talk to the peoples? That's it. Ain't no motherfucking cutting corners and cheating and all that fuck shit. Hey, yo, Sha Nitty, what up, big homie?
Yo, what's good, man? What's happening, man?
Us, man. I love you to death, man. Let's get fast forward to the point, boy. These niggas been talking just because they talking. Like I told you before, don't take it personal because technically, well, now let me take that back. Take it how you supposed to take it technical and personal because you got bitch niggas playing on your name just to play the steak, fish, worm game. It don't have to be sincerity, but since so many niggas make you like a myth that don't know you and then filling your lifestyle, you give a person like China the opportunity to say fuck shit so you could come out. Then later on, he gonna be like, nah, I met the bro. Boom. This nigga just playing the dope game. All right, we know that. We ain't even got to talk about that. But the Lord from them corny ass remarks, he say, he want to talk about this Genesis shit. He want to say that you gave Genesis a hug. He want to say that you knew all about this sucker shit. I know this ain't your type of, you know what I'm saying, format, and you don't like to like get into this shit, but just...
Homie, I'm going to be honest, right, homie, man? I'm going to touch on that, and then I'm going to leave it alone. Because honestly, man, I really don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And I don't need to answer up to niggas like 050. Definitely I never answered up to niggas like that in the yard. Why would I answer to a nigga like that on YouTube, homie? YouTube is not my thing, homie. That's not what I do. My type of banging is totally different than the way niggas do it now. Niggas bang with their mouth, homie. I did 18 and a half years. I went upstate with 10 years and did almost double that, homie, from gang banging.
Yes, sir.
So when I was doing that, my lifestyle was totally different than how niggas is doing it now, homie. So how the fuck do I look like answering up to niggas like that, homie? I never gave son that hood. That hood was sanctioned by the council. Goop put it up for vote. They voted it in. That's what it was. But the story with Jen is a little different, man, because dudes only tell partial of the story. He was 16, she was 14. They was both kids. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not justifying that. That's his story, homie, right? I'm not going to sit on here and tell you his side. That's his story to tell. That's not my side. That's not my story, homie. Right. My story, Sha Nitty's story. It's not Jen's story. It's not Magoo's story. It's my story. You know, everybody has their own story, homie. How they tell it, they know it best. All I can say is what I know from it. He was a kid. She was a kid. Everybody was aware of that shit. But he had a hood way before the council sanctioned that shit. He had a hood all the way from Mac. He had a hood like way before all of that, bro.
What hood he had?
He had that 1/4 all the way. He had that way before the council and all that, man. So, you know, a lot of these you knew, yo, bro, that's been in the air, man. That's been in, that shit is mad. Oh, that shit's like 25 years old. However long that shit is.
But look. We, like on the U.S. English French tip on, I'm saying you and I know shit like this yet. The funny thing is just like, you know, bringing up my shit. 22, 30, fucking 27, 25 years later, you got people that try to play the homo story. Due to us living in real time back then, when it counts and when it's crucial and when it really has a decree, a beginning and an end to it, we handle it diligently and it come and go. And we know the facts. We know the facts. But when these people get to play on our names, if we not here, those gossip stories replace facts. So opportunities like right now was just you know, you put that in and you gave a nice little rendition on how people could play on 16 and 14, but look, they could talk about that shit 25 years later and spin it and make it look like something. And the bitch in that nigga made him run. So he just jumped
homie,
off the couch.
Listen, homie, man. I told you this before, and I'll tell it to you again, and I'll tell it to many people, man. Some of the best told lies are partially true, right?
Yes,
you got to
sir.
have a foundation for a lie. And if the foundation is based on truth, then you can expand the lie and entertain people with it. Because they'll be like, well, he does have a case. You can go online and you see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth, right?
Right.
And then the lie stands on top of that. And then it just becomes entertainment, right? Because people put all kind of twists on it, and you no longer want to hear the total facts to the whole case.
Mm-hmm.
They just know that it was a case, and that's that. Ain't nothing else to talk about. How people entertain other people with lies and other things, that's just people fall victim to that shit. It's like, Son said he knew me. I never met that nigga. He said he knew me, that nigga 050. He said he knew me from an argument we had, I don't know, maybe 30 fucking years ago. I don't know, homie. Like, he got up there and, he entertained people with a bunch of shit about me, homie. I don't, honestly, homie, again, man, I have to stand behind what I'm saying, man. That's not my form of banging. That's a typical Southpaw. He's doing Southpaw shit on YouTube. Right? Like, when I used to be in the box, niggas will beat me up on the gate. I get on the gate and niggas will talk about my mother, all kind of shit. Tell me to suck their dick, all kind of shit, right? That was never my style of banging, man. I'll just fall back on a nigga and tell a nigga, when I catch you in the yard, I'm going to feed you my knife, nigga. Mm-hmm. Or I'm going to let you do your thing on the game, because that's what niggas do. Some niggas are just good at that, homie.
Yes, sir.
I'm not good at that. I'm not good at explaining shit to people and going back and forth with niggas and calling motherfuckers all kind of shit and them calling me all kind of shit. I didn't come up like that, homie, right? So I don't fall victim to that shit. I don't entertain it, right? But in my defense, homie, my story, you know what I'm saying? My story is different than a lot of people's story, because dudes always bring that dog food into my story. Right. The funny thing about it is that there ain't a big homie, a founder that I don't know that I ain't spend yards with, homie. And I ain't never got touched for that.
I ain't never seen you leaning.
Nigga ain't never tell me not to do that.
Man, let's get to it, nigga.
So how do I come home?
Yo, let's get. Pardon me. Let me cut you off. You doing too much political shit for me, big homie. Nigga, you was getting it. You knew how to motherfucking enjoy yourself and take care of yourself for the motherfucking bed. Everybody that couldn't get, hold up, let me salute you, because this is the part that niggas don't get to hear. And with you on here at the same time just makes it even sincere. Eye to eye to the camera, right? Listen, people, this man, since I known him, been taking care of himself with his wife. Not the little chickens that, did the bed, then he come home and he gets something. He got somebody that been with him from when he's been taking care of himself with his family circle. But you got the whole world that can't get none. This guy's a midget. He like 5 feet. He looks so honest. He don't look like nothing that he is when he gotta be. Yet you got people that got decades and decades of trying to find fault. And these people never been around him. Never met him. But this the infamous Sha Nitty that went from Donald G to holding 1-8 trade new vibe to 3rd Street, and to this day still stands tall. But you got people that like to use drugs. This is a person that when I seen him, I didn't see drugs. And while with him, when he did his. His never interfered with his job. And never interfered with his bid. He ain't got no cuts. He ain't got no stabs. He ain't got no signings. And he's still official. So, I just want to give salutes to Sha Nitty and say, fuck all you niggas that got nothing to do but use dope. And I just want to speak for him, because while he was in them hallways with 18 plus, I was in them hallways 21 plus. And we did maxes. We ain't do no minimum. See, like, I don't really like to talk for a lot of you people out here, because when we talk like this, you're going to have to wonder about these new niggas talking. Because we was there when they finally took an oath. And then we seen them all the way to today. And now you what? So it don't necessarily have to be them people. It could be many people like we know out here. But go ahead, Sha, man. Tell these people, man.
It's a fact, man. It's a fact, bro. Yo, man, I don't. You know, like I said, man, my story is different than a lot of people's story. I was definitely, first generation motherfucking kid. You know what I mean?
That's my drop. I just feel like that's solid.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I was first generation, and like I said, man, I seen a lot of hoods start, man, from scratch, from nothing, right? I was around for all that era, man. It's a different day and time, man. So I can't come from that generation to justify myself to this generation, homie. It don't happen. It don't work like that, homie. It never worked like that before. It won't work like that now, right, homie? Like I said, as far as Genesis, man, like far as Queen, Genesis, and everybody else, that's their story, right? Whatever story they have, man, they know it better than I do. They the author of their story, homie, right? Yes, they can tell it. They can tell it, right? I could only tell mine to stand on mine. But again, like, yeah, I was aware of the case. Like I said, she was 14, he was 16, and it played out however it played out. Again, he's the one who has to defend that, not me, homie. All those niggas saying that I was the one who sanctioned the hood and all that shit. That's just gossip, homie. Dudes don't even know the facts. He had a hood way before he even part of the council.
That was his neighborhood, right? That was from around his block or something, right? 143rd?
Yeah, he used to hang out with Mac. He had a good relationship with Mac, man.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He had a good relationship. He came from 183rd. He had a good relationship with Mac. Like, they knew each other from the town. That was a hood that popped in the town. That was never a jail hood, homie. Like, this dude been banging her. He been around forever. He ain't just pop up out of nowhere.
Hey, yo, Sarge, salute, man. Big Hurt. He gave you salute, man. He said indeed,
Yeah, likewise, man. Yeah, like, he's been around for a while, homie. When that hood came up for vote, Goo and them put it up. You know what I'm saying? I never put it up. Goo and them put it up. And
what year was that?
Wow, that was a while ago, bro. That was maybe I can't even recall. Maybe
that was 2000. Before the ball? 2000?
Yeah, maybe 2012 or 10. No, it had to be 2010 or some shit like that. Something like that, bro.
Okay.
I can't really recall off the top of my head, homie, you know what I'm saying? But that's and again, man, like, that story right there, that shit ain't new. Like, why are they saying that shit was a secret? That shit was never a secret. That shit was public information, homie.
I mean, he gotta exercise the, juicy news angle. We know all this shit is old school shit. Some of this shit we know is a fact, is a lie, but if you ain't got nobody to defend it, it look good for them.
Bro, that nigga said, bro, homie, if you go to some of his interviews, man, some of his shit, he said that he hates me, right? He was like, yo, man, I hate that nigga, man. And then he was like, that nigga for misleading me. I never met that nigga nowhere, homie. So how did I mislead you? You ain't come from me, nigga.
Oh, nah, you seen how he got King Tut and all that? Like, I ain't trying to spill the beans on you, China, on this YouTube street of this thing, but his gimmick is always a gimmick, and he goes hard until you got to answer. And if you don't answer, he gonna go harder.
I ain't doing that, homie. Because homie, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be on this shit.
I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
Like, again, man, this shit is beneath me, homie. Like, real talk, man. This shit, I'm good, man. My life is good, man. I'm healthy. My life is good, and God is good, man. I'm blessed, man. So I won't waste it, right, going back and forth.
That's a fact.
Arguing with a nigga on YouTube, homie. That's beneath me, homie. That's kid shit. I ain't doing that, homie.
Yes, sir.
I would not did that when I was in the pen, homie. Let me say something to you, right? Me and you in the yard, homie. Me and the nigga in the yard, and we beefing. We leaving the yard in the box, homie.
Right. We ain't gonna beef no more.
So why would I sit for hours on my computer going back and forth, texting, entertaining people that don't even know me, and laugh at maybe both of us having that argument on YouTube, right? I
got caught up in that. It's digital Hollywood.
Oh, that shit, yo, homie. That shit again, man. I'm not from that generation.
Yeah,
homie.
You're right.
I'm not from that generation. I'm cut a little differently, and I don't say that to brag. This is a fact, homie. I'm not cut from that cloth, homie.
No, I mean, unfortunately, sometimes we had to get on the gate, shut down them good ass box monsters that had shit. So sometimes we had to exercise the opportunity. You don't got to get on the mouth on the gate. We get on the gate. Oh, y'all niggas shut the fuck up. Y'all been here long enough. Oh, your mother, nigga. We got the time for it. And then we just take over and then we shut him down.
Yo, son is weird, right? Like, if you listen to a lot of the comments, a lot of shit he says, man, him and them niggas he be online with is weird. Like, that like that nigga Harlem or whatever. He straight up and down saying, he'll tell on a nigga straight up and down. He's saying that shit. Yo, I'll call the police on nigga.
Yeah.
Then you got China that says he's a civilian now, right?
Yeah, but
And
he cut
will
me
call
off
the
when I said I
police.
was a civilian when he did the homo skit with
Yeah.
tranny shit on me 3-4 years ago. Fuck you, China Brand, because I still ain't getting no apology, you bitch ass nigga. When we on that topic, we foes and we enemies.
Yeah, but he's saying, you know, he
Other than
he
that,
was
salute,
saying
bitch
that
ass
he's
nigga.
straight up and down call the police on people, but
Word.
he's telling other people how to conduct themselves, man. Like, what the fuck is you, nigga?
And then when I see them chuckle and laugh with the rat, when they know they a rat, you know they a rat. What are you trying to find out anything more for when you know they a rat?
He just had a bona fide rat on his platform.
Yeah, what are you squeezing information out of him for? Like, I don't understand that shit.
Because entertainment, right, homies? Entertainment, and if he can get $1 out of it, he gonna get that, man.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna get that, man. If he can get $1 out of, you know, attempting to assassinate niggas' character, or giving motherfuckers shit that they want to hear, man. A lot of these motherfuckers are just I don't know, man. They got too much time on their hands, homie. They just ain't doing nothing productive with
exactly.
what's going on in time, man.
They say they are. They saying they working. They content. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk direct. Since I'm on my page talking on the phone with the bro. Y'all people like to flare up a lot of shit for nothing, technically, because a lot of these people y'all dealt with, majority of them y'all dissing, y'all look up to. And y'all still look up to them, but this is the way you want to try and act like you better. You knew you was little homies, but then became a big homie. Yet you knew when you walked into jail and that homie was there, you still was a little homie. So you come back decades later, and now you want to be the big homie. Like, yo, that nigga's a little. Yo, he got on the mic today and said that he heard word on the street that Powerful is out there in them streets, fucked up, looking like a crackhead. Last I heard, he had a truck business with peoples. He had multiple cars.
Say that, homie.
He had multiple whips. He had houses. Like he don't want to say all that.
If he says that Powerful's doing good, people ain't gonna tune in. You know, people only tune in for the bullshit, homie.
Yeah, man, this is free game, people.
People only tune in when you hear a name, a well-known name that people know, and this assassination behind that name, then people tune into it. People don't tune in to say, like my story, homie, right? For instance, I came home 2012, right? I never went back to the penitentiary, homie.
Ever.
Never.
And what you put in?
Ever, nothing.
What you put in?
And I did 18 and a half, homie. I never, ever went back to the penitentiary, right?
Big homie status.
So and on top of that, my life has always moved forward, right? Like, it's never went backwards since I came out the penitentiary. So, see, people won't tell that story. They won't tell that story. They won't tell the story, yo, damn, this nigga been home. This nigga's gotten low. He's never made a U-turn. He's never went back to the penitentiary.
Ever.
He's always had something good going on in his life. I've always been on my feet since I've been home. God is good, right? But they don't tell that story. They will only tell a story like this. Yo, you know that nigga Sha Nitty was fucking with dog food when he was in the pen, right?
And he was getting it. He was getting it.
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? They'll say that part, and then they won't say, like, they won't add this. And when he was getting high, he spit in the yard like he didn't give a fuck who knew about it, right?
Yes,
they ain't gonna tell that story. They ain't gonna be like, yo, that nigga been in Attica, Clinton, Comstock, 5 Point, every motherfucker where. Everywhere I went, I spent the yards. They ain't gonna tell that.
Population like, boys,
They're just gonna be like, the nigga was getting high. But if that's what you entertain people with, and that's what they want to hear, give it to them, homie, because that shit don't take away from me, homie.
At all.
Think about it, homie. If that played with my money, then I'll answer up, right? But that doesn't play with nothing, homie. That doesn't. You entertaining niggas that don't know me, because niggas that know me, they're not gonna let you entertain them with that bullshit, homie.
But everybody that hears that look for what he's saying, and when they see you, motherfucking. I told this nigga he better stop. You might send a bird at that nigga.
Yo, bro, listen, homie. When I went to see that nigga Top Guns, I went up there with Pee Wee. Me and Pee Wee went to see that nigga Top Guns in Sing City. I had a $10,000 chain on.
Shout out Top Guns, man. Free that man.
Yeah. I had a $10,000 chain on my neck, homie. I had a $5,000 bracelet on. I had a $3,500 watch on. I had like a $3,000 ring on. Like, I don't. I say that to say this, right, homie? Like, you niggas ain't fucking with my bag, homie. So I don't That shit y'all say don't bother me, nigga. If y'all see me, nigga, I'm on my feet. I'm up, nigga. I'm up.
Up,
You know what I mean?
up. I'm choking to that, nigga. Up. He talking that. Yeah. He original Shann too.
Was on his page. I watched the nigga the other day. He was on his page. The nigga had a crossing guard fucking vest on.
Yo, he had a crossing guard jacket on, yo.
He had an orange crossing guard.
Yo, hey, you trying to talk bad about my boy Chain costs more than you can do with your wife on your side, man. But you my guy though, China. I ain't trying to diss you. I'm just content. It's all about content, right?
Nigga got these YouTube niggas like, you know what I'm saying, believing all that shit. These little young niggas gonna believe that shit, man. Like,
yo, but you don't know.
I'm gonna lead this like this, right, homie? Because I see enough of that. But here's what I'll say before I sign off, right?
Yes, sir.
And remember, homie, and this is to any nigga that knew me in the pen, I did damn near 2 decades. I went up there with only 10 years, right?
Yes, sir.
So I didn't do almost 2 decades being a goody, right? So there's plenty of stories behind me. You just gotta tell the real stories, right? You gotta tell the real stories. Like get on your platform, tell niggas what nigga you know did something to Sha Nitty. What nigga you know get on that platform and say y'all put hands on that nigga and that nigga ain't do nothing. Or I was in the jail and I ain't shake when it was time to shut the jail down. Or I ain't pop when the homie got touched. Tell them story. That's getting high shit. That story's old already, homie.
He got high with a gun in his hand too. So I
that's
mean,
what I'm saying. That shit is old. Yo, you know what, homie? You know the best way to disarm a person, bro, when they tell the truth about you, is to embrace it, yo. Like a nigga could be like, yo, bro, but you was fucking with that dog for, and I'll be like, yeah, I was fucking with it.
Now what? What's next?
That's my truth. Because that's my truth. So if you embrace your truth, homie, then there's nothing you can do with it, nigga. There's no shame. But hold up too, because we keep saying it. Hold up, we keep saying this freely too. Like, let's don't get it fucked up. And this is no bias talk. This is my actual honesty. Him and me keep saying he used it. I never seen him linked up where he couldn't talk. That's on my daughter. I never ever. And he didn't get a bag. He didn't get bags, people. He did not get bags. He got grams. And I never seen him lean. I came into jail when he was on keep lock and he had it. And he was not high. So I always hear this story and know he do it. Because he told me, remember you told me, he was like, yo, bro, I don't know if you know, but I fuck with that. And I was like, yeah, just keep that shit away from me. That's what I told him when he told me. And I had to watch him from there because I hated dope things. You know, that always, since Donald Goins, I hated that shit. But Donald Goins was needle poppers. People don't get it fucked up. There's difference when you want to say a nigga that deal with something is a dope thing and when he's an occasional person that loves it. Like Dizzy saying that's his partner. Yo, bro, man, you know, listen, my homie, I'm gonna be honest with you. These niggas is gay, man. When I had that time, when I was doing that time, my homie, I was at a real low point in my life, homie.
Yes, sir. I know, bro.
Can't no nigga tell you that they did all of that time and they wasn't at their lowest point in their life, homie, right?
At all.
If a nigga says that he did it 2 decades and he wasn't at the lowest point in his life, just salute. I can only tell you my story. I was at the lowest point in my life, right? Yes, I had no value for life. I didn't really give a fuck about coming home, not coming home. It didn't really matter to me, right? So when you at that point, man, you do a lot of things that you're not happy with doing, right? You know, like a lot of bullshit, man, like robbery, cutting, stabbing, jumping, all kind of bullshit. Even when you know, you can sit back now and be like, a lot of that shit was wrong because you're in a different state of your life, right? You're in a different stage of your mind, right? But when you involved in that, homie, when you in the shadows, when you in the mix of all that shit, homie, you don't give a fuck about nothing, man. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, you don't give a fuck about nothing. So yeah, I engaged in that, you know what I'm saying? And again, I don't deny my truth. But there's so much more to it, right, homie? Like, tell my truth all the way to this day. Tell my truth how I came home and stayed home when you niggas made like 10, 15 U-turns back to the penitentiary. Like, a lot of you niggas are just penitentiary niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that, homie. I did a long stretch, came home, changed my life, and God's been good ever since, homie.
Salute
so
to
I
that.
don't... fuck that dude. Like, honestly, I don't, we run into each other in traffic, it is what it is, but I ain't doing all that, though.
Salute from Big Sword. Salute.
Yeah,
Man. I mean, I just wanted you to let people know you, because I know you're a quiet person since I met you. You always been like in your own vibe. You don't express yourself but to close peoples and shit. So it's an honor. I appreciate you, but I really wanted you here because this came in the chat. And since you not no topic and we ain't need to pull you up on shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna make sure this is just a part of, getting this shit out the way. And next time we get together, we gotta have our interview, because if y'all don't know, he's the only person I know similar to Mike Tyson, not in the ring. This motherfucker's a master with them birds. I told that nigga China, if you play games, this nigga will send a bird at you, nigga. So you could be as tough as you want to be, man. He got different. He got exotic birds, not these little pigeons in Central Park, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to have that interview because, the one thing that people don't know is that the toughest person and the biggest people that had to get slandered by these people really got different stories. Like, some people come home and become founders of different, things that was passed on them, but
absolutely
to change their life from family and be gentle with kids and working and responsible like he did with pets. It's a different thing to deal with an animal. That's a whole different type of mind. Patience, understanding, translation, adaptability. He's the man. He's been the man. He's still a man. And I'm just glad that you got on here. And I just want you to let him know in the sidebar. Now they're going to look at my shit like, oh, that's Sha Nitty talking. Stop dissing the person y'all don't know. Real talk, sidebar shit, China. You want to get him? Say, yo, man, I never met you, or bring him to the time where you said that he almost fucked your life up. If you was in Clinton, lower F, 97, between October and December, say that. Don't just throw it up in the air, because you was probably a nobody little nigga. He might have been mad at you dumb niggas and said, fuck all you niggas. Go eat food or be food. And then you might have said he fucked your life up, but you could have been a clown like you admitted when you came out the full belt. So I'm just, what I'm saying? This is elder talk. You hear elders talk. Instead of finding a way like that bitch-ass Harlem peasant to diss Sha, or you do it to draw him in, salute the brother. And then say, yo, one day let's have a discussion. He might say, yo, I got time. Know what I'm saying? Until then, y'all niggas ain't getting it. I keep the exclusive. Know what I'm saying? Pimpish. Hey, yo, Nitty. I ain't gonna hold you here no more. Sha, I love you, my boy. Know what I'm saying?
Likewise, man. Stay blessed up, homie.
Stay blessed up, homie. Stay up.
Easy, man.
All the time. All right, peoples. I'm gonna leave this alone because I really got on here to talk in the chats. I see I got my big guy. Sup, Nitty. Yeah, he's saying his love to you, Sarge. Next time, one time, we're gonna get together. I'll put you on, the company app, pull you up, get on here, talk our shit, cause you somebody from Africa and the world need to hear your story too, because your story ain't blood. This story is building from a man that dealt with the services of our National Guards and our fight for the American flag, people. So I would love to have you on here, kick it, talk ish, talk our talk, and introduce you to the world. Know what I'm saying? Plus, you know what I'm saying? You part of that Hercules shit. Know what I'm saying? With that, I'm going to give you another joint. I'm going to get up out of here because I got work tonight, man. I was supposed to have been asleep since 6. Shit don't always go out that way. I wanted to play this joint I got with no cursing. Give me a little minute. Is this some ill shit? You know what I'm saying? And I wanted this girl to sing on it, right? And she didn't. Technically, the song is now damn near direct. It's crazy, but it's real ish, though. I was talking platonically, and now it's her. Yeah, shout out Sha Nitty. I needed that one, man. Got to speak to my boy, sounding all my tours. He always been. And Fuck it, I can't find that. Matter of fact, we're gonna do this one. With this pimpish, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
What you coming, nigga?
What? You did a good job, Benny. I got this.
I keep it real with everything right. Woo! Everything I did, everything I does. Woo! I never ever had a nigga's help. A homie's creed, a team's love.
Let's go.
I was born in a womb like a tomb filled royalty. Principles and rules was distorted like a board. I'm supported by a lawless opportunity called loyalty. The dictators and movers are accordingly, reportedly. One God got, 2 shot, 3 raw. Education brain prone, 4 revolve. 4-5 slipping mix of pith with Joe and Jaws. 6 spin from a pound 7. Check the hate, love fake, crap a slob. I was raised hard. Punishment negligence,
Love behind fear, which is evidence.
scared to be a kid.
Yeah, the kid that did a bit in my crib, not cell block. Ass pop. I had no pop.
Wasn't calling no cops.
Wasn't calling for neighbors, I was shell shocked.
Condemned the bitch, she sleep on top.
Blood spots.
Well tied and limited help.
Anger remain non-stop.
Role model, Marshall Mathers, don't stop it real with everything right.
Woo!
Everything I did, everything I does. I never ever had a nigga's help. A homie's creed, a team's love.
I was front line with doing crime. 1 big to 2. I saw the art of thought. It's either you or me from grimy streets. It's like Corey D. A grudge love.
I went for back blocks out of state with crackpots.
My team had mean dreams. I was more the mascot. Equipped with 330 blocks.
Equal 4-4, VA low with it. I was more successful at stick-ups while I club hop.
What's up, Pop?
Drink a little, flirt a little, scheme a lot.
Watch the thought.
See who they slut for. Mark the eye.
Case the lot.
If need be, pull up on them.
First warning is a shot.
While niggas dart the scene,
I be molesting all the guap that got gratuity.
it's usually how you stay ahead.
Take from top.
No suspicion, play like rats in every game. Fuck is you saying?
Look,
It looks like I'm playing.
Look.
At the lyrics they saying.
look,
DJs they shit to be playing.
look like I'm fucking playing.
Catch a flashback of Corey D with 40 belows on. Camouflage arms, Larissa Neon suit and mask on. We kill it Ben.
Beacon,
Word
man's
is born,
born.
homie rip the side.
like the slips like it's ping pong.
Queens get the money. By any means, put on my tombstone. And blood got crazy when they enlisted. Real specific. Pimpin' turn and gifted.
Yeah, give no love.
For Queens Q, you was born for gifted.
No love.
Was reborn.
Uh.
Memories of the past is how my future is a present storming back to the future. When my past is back and forth. Know who you fucking with. You never know what can be born. Know who you fucking with. Keep it real with everything right. Everything I did. Everything I does.
I never ever had niggas out. Only 3.
Team's love.
Yo, rest in peace to K Slay, man. I'm mad as still, K. I ain't do much more in advancement, but it's pushing.
Sound like some hard shit. Backflip to hit me with a drill.
Let's go.
Killers with a license. Have the kids so they can kill.
Let's go.
Women have the kids for the free rent. Friends for free.
Balls. Rap, motherfucker. Balls. Sound like some hard shit.
Backflip to hit me with a drill. Killers with a license. Have the kids so they can kill. Women have the kids for the free rent. Friends look for treason. Foes look for snakes they can slide with. Baby moms look through the books. Baby father Duke and cook. Babies being born by cooks to be crooks. Let hooks leaning right up a bed tucker. Christian any kind of lover. Use across any motherfucker. That's these really less drilling make from real killing. Smart make from real fucking
Suckerin', succotash, touch me.
I watch Sugar Ray switch with beat. I'll use a 52 PI. Blah, blah. And outside since I Jamaica news flash cop shot. Outside same old shit news flash on the cop shot. Burning gas for gas
Up on Dykeman, post up, smoked up, I keep butt on Dykeman.
throw away more balls than subways. I'm tired of you young niggas talk about old niggas and old niggas.
I'm tired of
You young niggas burger killing just for fame, fucking up the name you had. Then you lock who were I. Switch like a bitch to the cop and suck cock. Tell a million fans turn the op.
now you gang style. Old nigga,
Young nigga,
bitch nigga dig.
if a bitch is involved, she can't know where you live. You know emotions get justified estrogen. A mother with children being locked inside is dead like fuck the guy.
Lady.
You know the female strong inside, supposed to be the man that ain't gonna stand rat lawyer. The game twisted to be ignorant. Fucking with ignorant. Ex-feelings ready to bid again. God had out a far right. I got to track, she laughed. She said she almost fell. If it ain't rough, it goes faster than it's gathered.
I learned as a
Toddler, I was going to be a shotter. Get it? I was dancing, then bidding, then all, but the ball stuck with me. Like Diddy does with Barbie. Surrounding tires like as a band's plus Sullivan on the conjugal father. Who the fuck is him? Breaking news and swings again. Adidas feel like Queens, good, big goods, big right, left, upper hook, right. The move for Grandmaster was like Pidiolyte. Excuse me, at that boss conclusion, positive can't like.
clap.
Clap, clap, motherfucker. Rap. Why don't you rap, motherfuckers?
Yo, Pimpish. Shout out to Sha Nitty, man. With China, man. That's a grown man, a classical one, man. He could have put you on since you've been born, man. Relax. Pimpish.